Good Monday morning.
Morning.
It's morning on Monday, except that today it's not morning. We got a little bit of a late start today. It was just very busy, and so it's good Monday.
Yes.
Afternoon. The sun is still up. You gonna shake the table and watch?
Yeah, a little bit.
Over? Okay. The sun is still up, so it's not good Monday evening yet. And as we all know, yesterday was Mother's Day.
Yes.
Celebrated in the U.S. at least, and probably U.S. influenced nations. Now, what did you do for Mother's Day yesterday, Megan? How did you celebrate your mother?
Oh.
Your mother.
My mother.
And how did you let her? What did you do?
Nothing. I meant to call her. I did mean to call her.
Oh.
But I did not call my mother on Mother's Day. No. But of course, half the time she never answers the phone. Hi, Mom, if you're watching this. My mom is horrible at using the phone.
So you're saying hi to Mom, I love you so much, and you're horrible?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
No, well, a little bit, yeah. Hi.
You're horrible about answering the phone, you mean?
No, my mom is horrible.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you mean.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You can't say hi,
but
Mom.
I
You're
don't think
horrible.
she knows what YouTube is either, so I think I'm safe.
But what about the people that say, "Why will I watch someone who thinks so negatively about their mother?" Yeah. That's your mother.
I don't think negatively about her.
You think she's horrible at answering the phone?
She is horrible at it. Anybody who's met my mother will know she is horrible at answering the phone or returning your message. Anyway.
So, now my question.
Yeah.
My question to you is, so did you try to call her on Mother's Day and she did not answer?
No, I didn't even try. Yeah. But
you thought about it at one point.
I did think about it. A couple of points. I always think about it when I'm busy. Okay, when I'm done with this, I'll sit down and call them. And then it doesn't happen.
Now, I've noticed that you often have your phone around.
Yeah. It's usually
that was one of your gifts this year.
Yes.
From me.
Yes, I got an iPhone, and I love it.
You know, it's got a little note thing. Bing! Remind me to call my mom in 20 minutes. And it'll do that.
Yeah. I should use that. Yeah.
Not that we're being sponsored by iPhone, TM, or Apple, copyright.
No.
But it's just part of the nature of what people use sometimes.
So, if we're on the subject of Mother's Days.
No, let me. Okay, go ahead.
No, keep going.
I was just going to say, I'm really enjoying my coffee. We've talked about it's afternoon. It's been a long day, though, so we have coffee for this afternoon. And I think we have a visitor.
Hi, Justice. You going to come over here?
We have a visitor. This is our special guest. Let's try to keep your little baby pants covered. Oh, come over here and sit down and try to keep your...
It's really hard to even get 10 minutes without interruption.
This is our special guest today. This is Justice. Can you say hi?
Say hi to the camera.
It's like, who are you saying hi to? There's nobody over there. It's a low-budget studio.
Yes.
You wanted to talk about Mother's Day.
Well, I was going to say, since you brought up Mother's Day...
That's why he came. He said, I love my mother.
Yes. I hope he does.
Okay, you're bored? Okay, you gonna go play on PBS Kids? Don't touch the camera. Don't touch the camera.
Don't touch.
Okay, picture.
Picture.
Okay, it's picture. That's right. So...
I was going to say, since we're on the subject of
we
Mother's
have a
Day,
3-year-old for our director, apparently.
Yes. And he's yelling, picture.
Justice, don't touch.
No fingers.
Don't touch. Listen, don't touch.
Okay, so while we're on the subject of Mother's Day...
I thought we were going to get 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can resist the camera.
The reason we're doing Monday afternoon and not Monday morning, certain young individuals who will be seeing this perhaps someday, many years later, and still be getting in the way. I mean, being a wonderful bundle of joy.
I pray that he can keep his fingers to himself by the time he's 25.
Hi.
Well, hi, Justice.
Yeah. Hi, Justice.
I know, it's something you're not allowed to touch.
It's just out of his reach too. So he's like,
It
I
is.
can get to it if only I reach a little higher. Bye, Justin.
Bye-bye. See you
Go
soon.
play with your dinosaurs.
Go play with dinosaurs. Mothers.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you brought up Mother's Day, what did your darling children do for their mother for Mother's Day?
What do my children do for their mother?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's part of your goal to you're supposed to be able to help your children.
I don't think your children did anything
No,
for Mother's Day.
they did not.
certainly didn't leave you alone for 10 minutes so you could record your weekly show.
No, they were really good in church, but that's about it.
They were?
Yeah. I mean,
They
it wasn't.
slept through church.
That's pretty good at their age. It's nice to be able to actually sit and listen.
That is true. At least they weren't screaming.
Yeah, there was no spanking going on at church.
Not this time.
That's week.
Say
Yeah, just as.
Wow, that was very fast. You know, too bad the camera doesn't pan with the remote control because he's just running fast. Don't
Probably
touch.
a good thing because he has no pants on.
Well, that's he's potty training. He's really good at pulling his pants down to use the potty.
Yes, very good at that.
But not so good at pulling
Pretty
it
much
back
good
up.
at that point.
Not so good at pulling it back up.
No, I think he has a little bit of his father in him there. He just enjoys running with pants on.
You know, everyone
Maybe
likes
that's
to do
just
the
a
no
male
pants
thing.
stance. I mean, so
anyway.
It got warm.
It did. I'm trying not to sweat over here. I'm being a lady.
Ladies glisten.
Yes.
They don't sweat. They glisten. Horses sweat.
That's right.
Men perspire. And ladies glisten. So,
Mm-hmm.
my glistening lady.
Yes.
You asked about what your children did.
Yeah, I didn't get any breakfast in bed or
I don't think your
whatever
children are
those
old enough
Hallmark commercials tell us we're supposed to be getting.
I don't think your children are old enough to do that.
No,
I
they're
wouldn't
not.
trust
No.
pancakes made by a 3-year-old.
No, I would not either. I don't even know if I need cereal made by a 3-year-old.
I have a hard time if I say, here, give this to mama. If it's food, it doesn't make it.
No.
Definitely not whole.
Might be a few bite marks.
I did something for you for Mother's Day.
You did?
She doesn't
I don't remember.
You got 2 gallons of paint.
Yes. Well, I got it before Mother's Day, which thankfully that's what my project was last week. I painted the loft room that's upstairs, and it's been on my to-do list.
As opposed to the underground loft.
Well, you know, yeah.
He's running fast.
So
you're
yes, I
painting
got
a
2
loft.
gallons of paint, and I only used 1, which is amazing. Thanks, Home Depot, awesome paint. So now I have another gallon to use somewhere else. That'll be fun. It's a beautiful color. Turned out awesome.
Awesome?
Awesome.
Was it awesome?
It looks awesome. It looks very soothing.
It was non-gnarly?
To the max. So yes, that was my Mother's Day present.
And she got some drills.
Yes, I did get some drills, and
I
I made you put them to use already.
We went to the garage sailing on Saturday. Found a load of cordless drills and batteries and other reciprocating saws, all using the batteries, just a pile of them for a good price, and they all, well, most of them seem to work.
So
Some of the drills
you hit
don't. Some of the drills don't work.
You hit the jackpot there.
I did. Apparently I'm going to be putting them to use.
Yes. I have a lot of home improvement projects on the list.
Well,
It
just
feels
this
like a never-ending battle when you own a house.
It feels like a never-ending battle when you have a wife who has a list for you that never seems to end.
Expectations.
Well, and that's great you have good expectations, but also let's remember the accomplishments of the past.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying rest on our laurels. I'm saying
but
that's
be
good job.
grateful
Well
for
done.
what you have instead of
being
envious of what you don't.
That's right.
Yes.
Being content but not complacent.
Yes, that's a good way to say it.
So yeah, just this past week actually, what made me realize I needed more drills or more batteries is this past week I started trying to build a workbench. Now my office is where I work out of the house, but it seems like over half of the office is taken up with kids' things and her things.
Yeah, it's
which
really
is
the family room office right now.
Right, but it's great when we're all out there together and hanging out and stuff. But when I'm trying to work, it's not so great. So they're all going to move to another room.
Yeah.
Maybe this loft that you've
that's the plan.
done. And I get a much larger office for me. So I'm making a workbench, or trying to, using, I found this great webpage by some Canadian dude who does a lot of woodworking. I mean, he's like an engineer and does woodworking. I'll post a link to his page in the little description part on this video.
Cool.
If I can figure out how to do this. We're still kind of new to the making videos. So, but apparently you can make links, things will go there. And I've seen this in videos that I watch. Maybe there's a link to his webpage right here. That wasn't scoring the score at all. Now if that doesn't work, that'll be really funny looking. But I'll put a little note there that says didn't work.
I gotta work on my Price is Right, model girl thing.
That's right. Annotations on the videos. Anyway, so we're going to do that. This guy, he's this Canadian engineer guy who does woodworking. Really complex stuff. But it's really, he's got some plans on there. Some you can buy, some he just says, here's how you do it. Some is basic, some is advanced. And I like the workbench. It's basic, but it's solid. And it's the first time I've done anything where you take the wood is being held together with dowels, which makes sense. That's how they did it before they had screws and nails and such. But it's really strong. So I'm working with that. Well, partway through doing that, my cordless drill decides, oh, no, I've had enough. I've had it for a long time. You know, batteries build up that memory. And you just have to let it charge and work on it again the next day. So having this extra supply is really going to come in handy for future home improvement projects, and including making the furniture that I need to do these home improvement projects.
Yes, yes.
I might even add in a video clip where I was drilling things. It's very interesting, and it's nice to have a hobby besides just playing video games.
Yes.
I mean, I enjoy playing video games. Sure. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's the children are screaming. Go take care of them.
Children. Mommy's trying to level. Hold on. Just one more quest.
We exaggerate, but it's nice to do something like that too. No, you're locking in dog cages.
Not that crazy.
It is nice to do something besides that. It's nice to build things with your hands. It makes me want to go to the woods
buy
and
some plaid shirts and
plaid shirts are always in style.
grow out your beard.
I'm growing out my beard. I want to grow this out a little bit.
No wonder you're attracted to woodworking.
Because of my beard?
And the desire to live in the woods with an axe and, I don't know,
It's a lot,
metal stove.
I'll tell you what, woods and the axe is not the same as buying 2x4s from Home Depot.
No.
It's very different.
Thank you for stores.
They make it a lot easier. But at the same time, I don't have to spend $300 on a workbench table I haven't figured out all the prices yet, but it's like $40 of lumber, maybe less than that actually.
Yeah.
You can make one. So it just takes a little bit of patience, and I say that I haven't finished making it yet, so it may be horrible.
Finished, though, all right.
I have the sides finished. I have the front panels that are the stringers that are going to hold the edges together, but I don't have the top yet. I don't know if I'm just going to find some piece of reclaimed wood somewhere, or if I'm going to, or if I'm going to just get a big piece of glue board. I don't know.
Apparently we've been talking too long because the cat showed up. I don't know if he's in the background going meow meow, but
either way, we've definitely interrupted the flow to talk about the cat.
Yeah.
I teased her about the cat. Oh, the cat.
Oh, my poor kitty. He's very special. Bless his heart. He's very special.
Speaking of living in the woods and acting like that, if someday I look like I'm wearing a coonskin cap, Justice, don't touch the...
Hey,
don't